Imagine a prestigious debate at one of the world's most renowned student societies unraveling into accusations, walkovers, and international finger-pointing, all just hours before it was set to begin. That's the dramatic scene that played out at the Oxford Union, where tempers flared and trust shattered over India's approach to its neighbour Pakistan. But here's where it gets controversial. Was this a clever strategic retreat by Pakistan, or a simple case of poor planning that exploded into a geopolitical farce? Stick around, because this story has more twists than you might expect, and it might just change how you view international debates. Last updated, November 28, 2025, at 21:27 IST. The much-awaited Oxford Union debate tackling the motion. The House believes that India's response to Pakistan is a populist strategy sold as security policy, fizzled out in a storm of public blame, with Indian Speaker Sai Deepak fiercely pointing fingers at what he called an organisational meltdown and a calculated Pakistani ploy to dodge a direct showdown. For those new to this, the Oxford Union is like the debating hub of the University of Oxford, where students and guests from around the globe clash over big ideas in a formal setting. Think parliamentary-style arguments that have shaped world leaders. Deepak's thorough post on X, formerly Twitter, clashed head-on with the official word from the Pakistan High Commission in London, which insisted that the Indian team had bailed out at the 11th hour. Deepak painted a picture of chaos from the start, spotlighting the roles of Pakistani nationals in top spots at the Union. He singled out Musa Haraj, the current president, rumoured to be the son of Pakistan's Minister of Defence Production, and Raza Nazar, the treasurer, suggesting their involvement added layers of instability. To put this in perspective, having key organisers from one side of a debate can raise eyebrows about impartiality. Much like if referees in a sports match had biases. It's supposed to be neutral, but accusations fly when it's not. Originally, high-profile Indian debaters like former Army Chief Sri Naravane and Dr. Subramanian Swamy were slated to speak, but they bowed out just 2 days prior due to pressing commitments, leaving the team scrambling for stand-ins. Even with such short notice, Deepak stepped up, arguing India's position, and rallied UK-based participants Manu Kajuria and PT Satish K. Sharma to join the fray. But the real meltdown hit mere hours before the November 27 event. Deepak recounted a phone call at 3:13 p.m. saying the Pakistani team, featuring notable figures like Hina Rabbani Kar and Khawaja Muhammad Asif, hadn't even touched down in London yet, causing the Indians to cancel their trip to Oxford. For beginners wondering why this matters, debates like these aren't just talk. They can influence public opinion on foreign policy, especially between nuclear-armed neighbours like India and Pakistan, where words can escalate tensions. And this is the part most people miss. The drama escalated when Deepak got word that the Pakistani group had actually arrived and were checked into an Oxford hotel. This fueled his scathing critique, accusing them of abandoning the battlefield before the fight even started, implying a lack of bravery to engage in a real-time exchange. He didn't hold back on the Oxford Union leaders either, slamming them for letting the institution become a tool for the Pakistan High Commission, essentially turning a place of intellectual rigour into a stage for propaganda. It's a bold claim, and one that sparks debate. Is this fair criticism, or an overreaction in the heat of disappointment? Shiv Sena UBT lawmaker Priyanka Chaturvedi chimed in with her own jab, tweeting, "Pakistan is crying again over an Oxford Union debate. This is for the record. Once again they have proved to be liars. Expecting any better from them was not even on my list." Linking to her post on November 28, 2025. Her words added fuel to the fire, highlighting the emotional undercurrents in India-Pakistan relations. On the flip side, the Pakistan High Commission issued a statement expressing regret, claiming the Indian delegation, originally featuring General Naravan, Dr. Subramanian Swamy and Sachin Pilot, had withdrawn at the last minute, effectively granting Pakistan a walkover. They portrayed the Indian exit as a sign of weakness, a lack of faith in justifying their security stance in a neutral and intellectually rigorous debate. This counter-narrative turns the tables, suggesting perhaps the Indians were the ones backing down. But here's where controversy really heats up. Whose version do you buy? Was Pakistan pulling a strategic gambit to avoid tough questions? Or were the Indians the ones who chickened out? And does this incident reveal deeper flaws in how international debates are organized, potentially undermining their credibility? By Newsdesk. The Newsdesk comprises a dedicated group of editors and writers passionate about dissecting the biggest stories from India and globally. We deliver everything from real-time updates and exclusive insights to detailed breakdowns, ensuring you stay informed on complex issues. From live coverage to deep dives, the desk covers the spectrum of news that shapes our world. First published November the 28th, 2025 at 2019 IST. If this story has you fired up, what's your take? Do you see Pakistan's actions as a clever dodge or just poor coordination? Or maybe India's response as populist as the motion suggested? Share your thoughts in the comments. Who knows? We might start a global discussion. Remember, comments are users' opinions and not endorsed by News 18. Keep it respectful and constructive. Any abusive or illegal posts will be taken down. By commenting, you agree to our terms of use and privacy policy.